not inside the studio, Leanne. I'm actually outside. And while I was away in London, I never got a chance. I was away for 2 weeks to see how our garden has grown. And we've got Ben in studio to tell me how I can harvest some of our very own vegetables and fruit that we've grown. Good morning.
Morning,
it looks
Liesl.
amazing.
Yeah, it's looking
It's
great.
just blossomed in the last 2 weeks while I was away.
Yeah.
Are we ready to harvest?
Absolutely. In fact, a lot of the garden is ready to harvest. We can really fill this quite easily
I even
today.
brought my basket. Bietjie
Great.
voor op die wa, maar ek gaan dit na huis toe vat en by die huis kook.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've got lettuces, we've got spinach. This is a baby spinach variety, although as you can see, sometimes the leaves get quite big. We've got, we've got herbs, we've got rocket, coriander, some more lettuce.
But now where do we start? Do I pull the whole plant out? Do we just cut the leaves? What do we do? I'll get you
To
a
an
pair of
extent,
scissors.
yeah,
you've
I've got them
yeah.
here, yeah. To an extent, the choice is yours, but for me, my preference is with the lettuces to take out a whole lettuce at a time. So let's have a look here.
Okay, so you're taking the whole lettuce, but
Yes.
do we replant?
We'll replant
Okay.
over the next couple of weeks. So you literally chop the root off,
Yeah.
and here you've got a beautiful head of lettuce.
Wow.
And this is, of course, organic, and it doesn't get fresher than this. In the case of the spinach, we can take leaf by leaf. If you're having a big dinner party and you want to take out, you can do the same thing, take out the whole plant. But the general rule of thumb with harvesting leaf crops is that you want to take the biggest leaves first. Of course, the smaller leaves are the sweetest and the nicest tasting, but if you take from the inside, the plant won't continue to grow.
So take from the outside.
Yes, if you want to cut and grow a scenario where you can take a leaf here and a leaf here, and
Okay, so there's the option of not pulling the whole plant out or just taking the leaves.
Exactly.
Now, what about garden waste? What do we do with the leftover waste that we're not using?
Good question. Let me step over to this side here, and for example, we'll take this one out as well, which is also very much ready. You want to shake out the soil from the roots. If you chop off the roots like this, so this is obviously for our harvest.
Yeah, that's for us.
This we would give to our earthworms. So we've got an earthworm farm, and we'll obviously be discussing that over the next couple of weeks, how that works. But this is something that can be recycled back into the soil to keep the soil healthy, and essentially it's going to go back into the plants.
It recycles back. What else is ready to be harvested?
There's plenty. This is flat leaf parsley, and this is something that we definitely don't take out in one go. This is the kind of thing that it's a perennial or semi-perennial herb, which means it's going to keep giving for many months, potentially even years. Here we've got marjoram. It's kind of like giving a haircut. So
you're just taking the tips off there. I'm hiding everything behind my basket.
Absolutely, yeah. Taking the tips off. You can do that with any herbs.
What are those?
This is lemon thyme. If you rub it and smell it, really, really delicious.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So I like putting. I mean, we seem to be working towards a salad here, but I like to put fresh herbs in the salad. There's no reason why not. A variety of fresh herbs. This is interesting. Rocket, and
My rocket never looks like this.
Well, this is not actually ideal.
Yeah.
It's called rocket is called rocket. One reason is because it goes to seed, it goes to
rockets to the
flowers.
top.
Exactly. And this is not ideal because and the same with the tatsoi here as well, that it's starting to go to seed, starting to go to flower, means that the energy is moving out of the leaves into the production of flowers and seeds. So one of the ways to deal with this is to literally cut away the flowers. That way you promote the growth of the leaves.
And what do we do with the flowers? To our earthworms?
They can go to the earthworms. In the case of rocket, you can certainly use this. Rocket's already quite a pungent taste, so the leaves, it's a very hardy plant, so we can use all of the leaves, and the flowers are edible as well.
Great decoration for your salad.
Exactly, garnish. And once we've kind of finished stripping this and the stems are left, you're right, absolutely, that will go to the earthworms. Here, with the tatsoi, we could do the same thing. We can cut back.
Now, what's a tatsoi for the viewers that haven't seen us planting this or
It's a
growing
variety of Chinese cabbage, or It's within the cabbage family Brassica, and it's like you get tatsoi, bok choy. They're often used in stir fries or Asian dishes, and very delicious in salad as well.
Well,
So,
Ben,
yes.
I think I'm going to head this over to the kitchen because I'm sure they're going to use it in the cooking. Thank you
Great.
so much for showing us what we need to do. Guys, I think you need some of this.